What is up, guys? This is Mark the Mike, and it's another The Wrestling Babble podcast by Wrestling Inc. I'm Mark the Mike. I'm joined by Louis Beans.
What is up? What is up?
Oh, man. There's a lot of wrestling. It's always a lot of wrestling. There's many hours of wrestling. And before we get into those hours, I would like to bring up some news of the toy lines that they just revealed a shitload of toys from Ringside Collectibles. That's coming out from WWE and AEW.
Yes, I saw. That's awesome.
So the ones I'll say that caught my eye, the ones that most likely, like, I'll probably think about getting, probably not the AEW ones. I don't care. I'm not gonna collect those. Sorry, I'm not collecting. I'll collect like certain people. I'll get like my favorites guys and shit. But Luchasaurus, which I should have said this should have been like in Series 1.
It looks pretty good too.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
And all that.
Yeah,
Can't
so
wait.
on the AW side, they have the Wave 5, which is Jungle Boy, John Moxley, second figure, Luchasaurus, Heyman Page with a Chase, Heyman Page, Moxley with a Chase as well, Scorpio Sky, Frankie Kazarian, and those are the ones for Wave 5. And then they kind of spoofed Britt Baker with another Cody.
Yeah, I saw. So I don't remember if they said she's gonna be the last one for 5 or she's gonna be the first one for the next one.
I think she's first for the Series 6.
Okay.
I think she's also going to be the chase of Series 6.
Gotcha.
WWE side, they announced a bunch of basics, which Austin Theory gets his first figure. Eric and Ivar. Honestly, if you have not seen, if you're able to get the elites of those two, I'll say recommend those two more than the basics. The elites are pretty damn good. Another Jeff Hardy, another Finn Balor, and another Austin Theory going to be that chase. So he has a red tights and black tights.
I saw. Good looking figure though.
Yeah. We have the Ultimates that actually shown of Edge and Macho Man Randy Savage.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm digging the Macho Man. Yeah, I might have to get him. I'm very like I so my thing when I buy the wrestling figures, I try to get one of each person. I try not to multiply them, and Macho Man right now I have 3.
Well, I mean, that just speaks to the quality of the figures, though, right?
Yeah, because I got the Royal Rumble of last year with the Macho King.
Awesome.
I got the Slim Jim Macho Man.
Did he come with Slim Jims?
It's a box of Slim Jims that he's in.
But did he come with like the little?
No Slim Jims.
Toy-sized? Shame on them.
There's toy-sized ones that he could hold and shit, like he could promote and whatnot, but they won't come with actual Slim Jims.
Yeah, wasted opportunity.
I know.
Cross-branded.
I know. I wanted him to smell like pepperoni.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
And then Edge, which I think this is the Edge I might have to get. I do got Edge. I got the Edge with the Ryder and Hawkins heads. So
Edge heads? Yes.
Yeah, I have that one. So, but that one I have fully signed and everything like that. So I'm not touching that one. I got it signed by Hawkins, Myers, and the repack they got signed. I got that one.
Cool. Very cool.
But I might have to get this one because this is probably one of the best figures of Edge I've seen, and Edge is my dude, so I might have to get one of him.
You know what would be cool as well is if they had, maybe since this year he's going to be going to WrestleMania and all that. If he did one of virtual signings and like did a bunch of figures and stuff, that would be hella cool. Just saying.
Yeah. And you know what's funny is that Edge is one of those guys that will do those shit like that, so it could be possible. And then they announced Elite 85. They gave us actually pictures of the figures. You got Alex Black with his, like, I think it looks like a Warlock fucking figure.
I mean, the Lich King. There he goes.
Taker in his boneyard match.
Already? Really?
Yeah. Taker boneyard match figure.
I like that.
Becky Lynch looks like the Money in the Bank figure from last year. Alex the Black is also the chase of this figure, I think, because he has Yeah, it's just alternate colors on the fucking thing.
Alright.
Killian Cross getting his first Elite. He's skipping
pretty
basic
good.
and went straight to Elite.
It looks real good though.
Yeah, I'm sad that there's no Scarlet with her.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? Pack in a tiny Scarlet?
Yep.
Because you can't put a full size figure in.
Yep. I feel like you had to, like, he had to come in a 2-pack. I feel like his official thing came in a 2-pack.
Yeah.
Well, you could
enough.
use Liv Morgan for now as her Scarlet.
I mean, her getup in that set is basically like right alongside him and Aleister Black. That could be a faction.
Yeah. And then, well, I'm talking about Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan has some great looking figures. Like, her figures look spot on with her, so give her 100% credit with that. Like, that's just dope. I might have to get that one as well. Bray Wyatt as the Funhouse Bray Wyatt. I might have to get this.
It looks really good as well.
Yeah.
I like the fact that they got everything down, and it comes with a Huskus.
Yes. I forgot which one comes. Oh, the Cena. The new Cena comes with the fucking Vince McMahon.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
What?
there's a new Cena coming out. He comes with a Vince
Wow.
McMahon. I think he was a Spotlight one. Let me see if I can find it.
Does he turn invisible?
No. If only, right?
I know.
But that one actually looks really dope. It has it's like the old school Cena, but not really because it's from the WrestleMania figure. I think it's part of the WrestleMania set.
Cool. I got you.
I'm trying to
Speaking
find
of
it.
Cena, did you see the funny meme he posted from the Peacemaker?
Yes.
Where it was him, they just photoshopped him out of the picture, and he's just invisible with the armor and everything on.
Yeah.
That was cool. I like that.
Oh man, Cena's awesome. He's doing his thing. Keep it up. Damn,
I hope he
I'm
shows up
trying to
at WrestleMania.
find this so I can show you it. Nah, but I think they showed a prototype of it, but it was a Cena, and then it comes with the Vince McMahon puppet.
Okay.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So, yeah, a little toy news. There's a lot of shit coming out. Check out Ringside Collectibles because they have everything. You can pre-order everything on there, too. I recommend their stands. I just ordered maybe 3 packs of their stands for my display case. They're small, but they do the job. Because the NECA ones are huge.
They're about what size?
They honestly you could use that for most figures. Like it fits the NECA, it fits everything. The only thing is they're about an inch long. They just help you stand the figure. As in the NECA ones are like a full disc and they're huge.
Okay.
So you guys space things and with that, and it's easier to space stuff with. I think they're like $4 each. Like the packs, they come with 10. So I ordered like 3 of them.
That's a really good deal. Okay.
Yeah, I recommend those. If you're actually doing like a toy display, you need stands. I recommend that one. I got the NECA ones, and I even use them because they're too big.
Okay, makes sense.
They're like big circles.
Yeah, that's the little platform.
Yeah.
The figures on and stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Today's the Super Bowl Sunday, so there's a lot of shit going on with that. A lot of companies are not even doing the commercials as much as this year. It's crazy.
Well, I see people are giving up their spots, and other people are taking over. So
Yeah.
we'll see. I heard there's actually supposed to be some pretty good stuff this year.
I
from
hope so.
people you don't expect.
Yeah. I did hear Suicide Squad is supposed to have a new trailer, and I know Falcon Winter Soldier is supposed to have a new trailer there.
Nice.
So, yeah, if you keep up with that. Anyway, that's here and there. Anyway, let's talk wrestling. We had a long week of wrestling. Monday night because we were coming right off the Royal Rumble, and we were running straight into Monday Night Raw. Slightly better show. I'm not gonna give it a lot of credit to what it was. There are some good storylines that I'm actually kind of excited for. The whole Sheamus, like bro kicking Grant McIntyre. I like that, but I think it's too soon.
2 months is all right.
I just said I think it's too soon. Well, this all depends on who Edge picks.
I don't think he's picking Drew.
No.
I think it's safe to say he's not picking Drew. After after Friday and after Wednesday, I think he's got two better choices.
Yeah. So I would have said I would have built it more with Sheamus. Honestly, you could build something really strong with this because Sheamus could be really personally. So this is the time that you can really put all your marbles into the storyline and let Sheamus and McIntyre really tell a story instead of like really nitpicking it and really do something. Let them take over this because it's for the main title, and I think they could beat the shit. They could have great matches. So I just hope if they could. I honestly could see this running to WrestleMania. I could see them having a match at WrestleMania, and I would like to see that. I do not mind Sheamus in that spot, not to wherever, especially how Sheamus. I think, to be honest with you, and it's just like how bad Raw is. He's probably the best thing out of Raw for a while.
I mean,
wrestling wise,
he's definitely one of the best power style wrestlers on that brand. Period.
Yeah.
But the thing I don't want to happen is because he's still retaining his fellow look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want it to end up with another Jeff Hardy barroom brawl type of situation. If they can keep them out of the stupid, silly, something quote unquote personal match in a different location and let them actually tell the story that has some emotion to it because they're real life best friends, then it can really be a match that everybody would want to see.
Yeah, like I agree. Like it has to be a real match. It has to let them be real with each other with a lot of the things. They traveled the world. They did a lot of things together. This is the story that you kind of want on Raw. Like you don't have any storyline like this right now. They have a long time history. So this is where you really capitalize on that long-time history and actually really do something with that storyline to make it more interesting. Don't do any gimmick matches. Don't do any bullshit matches. The only gimmick matches I want to see in this shit is like a fucking cage match or last man standing. Those are the only two gimmick matches that should be shown with this rivalry,
Or Elimination Chamber.
So Elimination Chamber is going to be weird because again, it goes in the way of who Edge is picking, because what you could do easily in Elimination Chamber is whoever Edge picks, you have that title thing, and then the other, like say for instance, if he picks Roman, then on SmackDown on Raw side they could have Elimination Chamber for number one contendership for Drew McIntyre, and you could build that story. You could build Sheamus getting into that and things like that. But I also I kind of wanted Edge to go out to McIntyre, to be honest with you, just because the way SmackDown's building their guys. Just 100% how they're building. You could have an Elimination Chamber match with Cesaro, Nakamura, Biggie, Jey Uso, Daniel Bryan. Whoever this one spot here, you could put anybody. You could put KO back in it, or you could put a babyface you want to really build upon. You could put Apollo Crews in it. Why not? And you can have that match for number one contendership for Roman Reigns.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
So there's a lot of things that you could do. So I'm glad that at least they're not doing the basic thing. Like, again, Sheamus going after him 100%. They're kind of building to it, and little by little it was getting to there. 100% with Sheamus versus McIntyre. I could take that as a WrestleMania match as well. But Edge has to pick someone, so I want to see something with Edge picking someone first before I really dabble into a storyline and be invested in it, because you kind of know where it's gonna go if he lands up picking someone,
Well, I think that's part of the play for it. That's why I don't feel it.
Yeah,
because they're already starting with Sheamus. So
yeah,
I don't think this is gonna end now.
No.
I don't think this is gonna be a 2-week feud. I don't think this is gonna end that Elimination Chamber feud.
Yeah,
I think this is a long haul type of feud. So
I hope
it's gonna
so.
go to WrestleMania.
In
my opinion, that's what it feels like. Because they got a really big thing going on with Edge being there.
Yeah, and you know what? As much as I had to explain this to people, and I kind of got annoyed. I had to explain this to people, but I was like, all right. So because a lot of people are comparing Edge to Goldberg and Lesnar, and I was like, no, that's a whole different story. Edge is a guy that lost his career 11 years ago. He was not able to wrestle. He has the same story as Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan couldn't wrestle for 6 years and finally built himself back to wrestle. Edge was in the same boat. Was forced to retire, and then now he doesn't have to retire. He wants to help the young people. He wants to help to build this generation of people, and he wants to be there to have the rivalries that he knows he can with a lot of these guys. Give us a lot of dream matches that we kind of want to see. As in Lesnar and Goldberg, they gave us matches that we didn't really want to see.
I mean the outcomes mostly, but I will give Lesnar credit.
Oh, I give Lesnar 100% more credit
because even though he had 3-minute matches with people, there were times where he gave you a full match, and it was like damn near match of the night, because he fought Daniel Bryan, because he fought Finn Balor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the credit is credit due. Goldberg could eat a dick. I'm sorry, go away. Please just go retire. Just go enjoy your $1 million checks you get when you show up, even if you lost. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Hang it up. But I feel like nobody can compare Edge to those two because the fans like him a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't care if one or two guys don't like Edge. You could be a hater and you could be all by yourself. What I want to see is what we didn't get because Edge got it taken from him.
Yeah.
And so, yes, I would like to see Edge fight Drew or Roman or Finn. Like I said before, more likely the other two. But he's not there to put the spotlight just on himself.
No, he's not.
I don't see how. I feel bad that anybody thinks that because again, let me just bring it up before we bring it up later. Listen to that after the bell, man. He's really there for a good reason, man. He loves the product and he wants to see it shine. He's not there to take it over, man.
Yeah. So that's the difference. That's a big difference. It's a huge difference, actually. And actually, not only Edge but Christian as well. Christian said he is gonna probably have one more match, or at least one more rivalry until WrestleMania, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad seeing these guys back, especially Edge. Like just in general, like again, 11 years lost career, and then you were able to come back. And last year was supposed to be the big comeback, and then he got sidetracked with injuries as well. So it was sad.
Yes, definitely.
Anyway, but yeah, there's a lot of things they could do in the title picture. I guess we'll wait in the weeks and see what they do. But I like Sheamus and McIntyre. I'm digging that.
I hope it goes places.
Me too. Riddle defeats United States champion Bobby Lashley by DQ.
And then he gets, quote unquote, concussed, knocked out. What happened to him?
Yeah.
Did they let him smoke a joint before the fight? What's going on? Because I don't know if you saw after the fight, he was being checked out by medical staff going, what happened? Who did I fight? What? And they sat there for a good 2 minutes just with that. And I was like, what is this supposed to be?
Yeah, I don't know. But it looks like they're building Lashley and Riddle for the U.S. title. Maybe at WrestleMania, maybe before that. Hopefully they actually build it to a way that we could get invested in it, because pretty much right now it's just like Lashley just manhandling Riddle.
But I will say, the style of matches these two have is really good. Yeah, because they're not afraid to hit each other. Yeah, they're going full blast, and it's amazing to watch. So let them have a full match, because this one kind of ended really quickly.
Xavier Woods defeats Mustafa Ali. I'm actually this is something I'm actually digging. I'm digging the New Day Retribution storyline. I think they do a better job in telling it on Twitter, but I give these guys 100% credit. The matches feel like they actually want to fight each other, things like that. So they're doing something at least.
And I think it was like Kofi's first week back, right?
Yeah.
So it's all right. Hopefully it only gets better from here, since we got Kofi in the building to do stuff up close. Okay. He might not be fighting, but hey, at least he's there to taunt him and do what Kofi do, so twerking it on the side and pissing them off. I like that. Yeah. So
it was a good match. It was a solid match between them two, and then can Retribution can we stop the Batman the Bane interview, the Bane I don't know how I want to describe it. I have to give the villain that I could describe, but Ali had this promo that you see the retribution on the top going while he's doing the promo, and I felt it cheesy. That was really fucking cheesy.
It was, and I loved it. And I also spotted the one thing. If you were also in
Yeah,
the Mace mob, you will know that Mace was not present.
yeah.
And if you follow Mace on social media, he put Ali gave us the day off for Black History. He gave us the week off for Black History Month. He's an ally.
Yeah.
It's just like that's great. That's great.
Then we got the Bad Bunny. At least Damien Priest debuted. He looked
Wait,
solid.
you telling me you didn't like this? I thought it was actually pretty funny. I mean, he didn't say much, which I thought was like, all right, but whatever. But you have Miz basically carry the segment. Miz and Morrison, and I love hearing Morrison speak Spanish.
Yeah, it was funny.
And again, like he didn't really make it about him, which I think is different from most of the celebrity things. He was just there, just chilling, and just talking to his boy Damien Priest. So, hey, if you're gonna have him in Damien Priest's corner for a little bit, fine, give him some star power because this is already better than I thought they had planned for him.
Yeah, and he got a lot of praise backstage as well.
Good for him.
That's good signs. Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin defeat Lucha House Party. So I'm having issues with the Hurt Business problems.
It is making me mad. I don't want them to break up. I'm telling you.
Like why? Like why? You have the titles. You all should be happy.
Just because Cedric is crazy. That's why.
If Cedric gonna calm his ass down and he don't have no title.
Yeah, true enough. Let MVP take his belt from
like
him.
I'm getting a little annoyed of just the thing. Like I understand what you're trying to get at with Cedric Alexander and stuff like that, and especially like Shelton Benjamin tagging him this time and getting the win and stuff like that. But I would like to see tag teams actually work as tag teams, and yeah, I'm getting a little tired of the where it not like them having that aggressiveness and then not going anywhere with it.
Mm-hmm. That's true. But I like the match anyway.
Yeah,
it was still really good. And is this the first time they got Lucha House Party got a title shot?
Yeah. No.
So
they have fought for the title before.
On what show?
I think SmackDown.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say the damn show wasn't Raw.
Nah, this is the first time on Raw.
Okay. So already good things.
Yeah. And then next match we have Naomi, Lana earning a spot for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. They fought Mandy and Dana, and also Charlotte and Asuka.
And then they had the storyline stuff where Charlotte, like an asshole,
just
leaves Asuka flat out. Doesn't even tell her anything. She just looks at Lacey and just starts walking, and it's like, damn, you an asshole.
Yeah.
And I mean, because of the confusion and all that, they get the Lana and Naomi get the win.
Yeah.
So they're number one contenders.
Good
it's all right. But the thing I do like is that I do remember that they had some chemistry on SmackDown. So
yeah, they have tagged before.
That's what I mean. But like, I think this could go in the right direction. Starting having more women who have some type of chemistry on the same team, going for the damn titles. You know what I mean?
That's one thing go ahead. Finish.
No, I was just saying, and winning. That's all I want.
That's one thing I agree with, like Corey Graves a little bit. He said on After the Bell is the fact that he wants to see more actual like legitimate tag teams and not just people thrown together. And 100% correct. Like you have the Wyatt Squad. You have Mandy and Dana are working together now, and they look more like a tag team every day. You had the Iconics, which was probably one of the best tag teams you had. Like they were built as a tag team, and you broke them up. So I blame you, stupidity, for that. But then you have if you could work Lana and Naomi together, make them start like dressing them kind of alike, and it'll be cool. I want to see tag teams.
Just kind of my one thing to at least revitalize the tag division
Yeah.
is like finally end and split up Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Shayna needs to be fighting for that women's championship.
Yeah.
Asuka needs to be fighting for that women's championship. She doesn't need to be in a tag team anymore. Period.
Yeah. 100%.
And to be perfectly honest, it's a better situation to have Nia Jax be in the regular singles division instead of just another team
Yeah.
of two people.
Yeah.
You just threw together.
Yeah.
So
100%.
do it.
Like even on SmackDown, like Natty and Tamina makes sense. They're both generation wrestlers, so that actually as a tag team makes sense.
Yes.
Then you have the Riot Squad, which should be getting more opportunities as a tag team more than most. Like I feel like they get the opportunity and then they slide. And honestly, I think they should have got the tag titles already.
Yeah, that's one of the. I'm just mad at the fact that we didn't get like a series of high profile feuds between the Riot Squad and the Iconics.
Yeah.
For that belt. Sure, they might have wrestled.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about stuff that when you give them time and let them do what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
So.
Let's hopefully they do something with that tag division. It needs work. It needs a lot of work. So.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the Dusty Classic.
I was about to say, yeah, they brought that up on After the Bell as well. Bring up some of those girls to be a tag team and don't break them up. If they bring up Dakota and Raquel, have them win for a while before you let them, eventually Raquel is going to get that belt. That's what I'm saying. Wherever she goes, she's going to get that belt.
I'm just saying, like right now, you have them in a way that they win the Dusty Classic. Make the Dusty Classic for number one contendership for the women's tag title.
Yes.
And then that's where you go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're actually having tag teams established also in NXT, and that they're pretty solid. I actually would keep Sanshi Blackheart and Ember Moon as a tag team. Their styles work together.
I mean, listen, they went out and got matching gear already, so yeah. they committed.
They didn't have matching gear. That was their regular gear. They just match.
No, you didn't see the shirts they have?
Yeah,
they had shirts.
Yeah, I did see that.
So they doing it then. They doing the damn thing. So
yes, we want to see tag teams. Let's go. Carlito and Jeff Hardy defeat Jason, Riker, and Elias. Just like the Dominic and Baron Corbin, I did not need to see this match. Even though I'm happy to see Carlito come back and he looks solid and shit like that. But yeah, we've seen way too much of Jeff Hardy and these guys.
I would have preferred Jeff Hardy versus Carlito.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Or be there to wrestle. Why not?
Or Carlito versus any other one.
I'm just saying, right?
And what, they ran out of apples? You didn't have an apple for him?
It's COVID, man. You can't spit in nobody's face. Come on.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Next, I think this was one of my highlights. Alexa Bliss for Nikki Cross.
Yeah. Finally, they get to have a match. Finally, they get to have some story in the match again. It's been a while. So.
And I like her little inversion of the Sister Abigail. She does a little different, and I actually think Alexa Bliss does a better Sister Abigail.
Let him in.
Yeah, just because she's small, so I think she has to like lift up more. As in Wyatt's big, so he has to bring him down. She actually has airtime with it, so it looks a little bit more devastating. Anyway, good match. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the little story bits and pieces. And then Edge versus Randy Orton. They gave a good hell of a match, and Edge fucking going almost an hour into Royal Rumble, going into a match with Randy Orton. 100% credit. Match was solid. Match was entertaining. Ends with Alexa Bliss being on the corner and blood coming out her mouth. And then
that was Papa Shango's. That was Papa Shango's curse, man.
Papa Shango. That was green. It wasn't green though.
No, his was black. You remember the Ultimate Warrior?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ultimate Warrior. That black stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was.
The Papa Shango curse.
Yeah, that happened, and then Edge speared wins.
Pretty good. Glad Edge got the win.
Yeah.
Now what's gonna happen to Randy?
Well, Wyatt's gonna happen. When we don't know, but it's coming.
What is she gonna stab?
I don't know. But I like I'm fine with the Alexa thing. I'm fine with the how they telling the story with Alexa and everything like that. It's been actually entertaining. It's probably some of my best stuff off of Monday Night Raw. The storylines needs to be more consistent. I want to see more people actually being used because I feel like it's the same exact people every week, and there's no surprises anymore. Like I want to see more. I want to see more out of that roster.
Yeah,
Especially for a 3-hour show.
Yes, no rotation. I feel.
But I'll give Raw a B-.
Mm-hmm. I'd agree.
I've been on a C+ for the last 2 weeks, so it was slightly better.
I'd agree, 100%. Definitely better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give that. Impact Wrestling. I think it's. Let me just get the results. But I know, I did watch it. I just it's been a while. Again, it's a whole week, and by the time let me get the results real fast.
True that.
So you watched it, right?
Mm-hmm. I know. I got to see Myers and Cardona on opposite sides in different tag teams this week. His eye ain't even messed up. Come on, man. You playing games.
Yeah. He's just selling
I love
merch.
the Photoshop. I love the Photoshop.
Tasha Steelz versus Havoc. I thought that was it was an okay match.
That was pretty good. It wasn't that long, so it didn't get that overstay its welcome. Okay. It's welcome, but I'm a Tasha Steelz fan. I like her in NWA anyway. But
Madman Fulton versus Josh Alexander. I thought that match was okay as well.
I thought that was good.
What else we got? We got the latest between Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers. Brian Myers comes down with what was an eye patch, selling his eye. He got Hernandez with him now, and then Matt Cardona comes for the save, and we're gonna get them as a tag team at they have a special coming up next week, this week.
Oh, cool.
On Saturday, so. Larry D versus Crazy Steve. It was not much, nothing special. Jordan Grace versus Susie. That was okay as well. I expect a bit more. I like Jordan Grace a lot, so this was kind of a slow match for her. I didn't really care for it.
Gotcha.
TJP versus Raju was great. Those two have good chemistry. I see them building the storyline for him to go back for the X Division title.
Okay.
And then last but not least, main event was Rick Swann, Tommy Dreamer versus Moose and Chris Bay. Solid match, solid storyline. I like what Moose is doing for the going for after the Impact title, and I see that title around him soon.
Yeah.
Solid match. Solid. I'll give it a B.
Yeah, I give it a B as well. Everything is pretty much solid. Even if you weren't heavily invested in everything, not everything was like stuff you could just pick apart. It was it's just solid.
Did you get to watch Dark?
Yeah. Again, what I usually do with AEW Dark is just spotlight some of the matches you should watch because it's, again, another 2-hour ass show. The first one I would really say watch is Phoenix versus what's the guy's is he's one of the young guys that was in Impact.
Sorry, I had UPS knock on my door. Oh.
You didn't get a package, did you?
No, I didn't get it. It was Jackie.
Okay, all right. No, it was Phoenix versus Jc Navarro.
Yeah.
That was a really good match, dude. Like I like that Phoenix is on Dark now, and what he's doing seems to be, I guess, helping out the new guys, right? So, but he's giving them the matches of their lives. Like he does not half-ass his wrestling, dude. Yeah. He went full in. He beat that dude's ass too. That's one of the things I do like is some of these matches with people you don't even know who they are, but he ends up giving you like a great match and they be fighting.
Cool.
So that's one of the matches I really recommend to watch. And then there was a tag match with what's the name of Dustin's team? Dustin and Case and Is it KC? Not
QC,
QT, yes.
QT Marshall.
Like the Nightmares? Yeah. It
Yeah.
was a 6-man with QT Marshall and that big dude Nick Camaroto
Okay.
versus the Hughes twins. Well, they're not twins, but they basically damn near look alike.
Yeah.
Wait, are they twins? I don't think so. I think one of them's older than the other one. Devon's boys.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Ndongo? Mbadu, excuse me. Mbadu
Okay.
from Lagos, Nigeria.
Okay.
Pretty good match.
Okay.
Just gotta say. I like to see the Hughes brothers getting better and better. And credit to Dustin because that dude is crisp still.
Yeah.
So if you got something to check out from AEW Dark, check those out.
Yeah. I got it. AEW itself had their beach break. Wasn't really impressed by this show. I was not really like the tag team battle royal. Didn't care for.
I thought it was all right, but I didn't like the winner.
Me either. I kind of want.
Wait, go ahead. You go first.
No, I just kind of want to see someone else actually get the shine for a change. I'm kind of tired of Inner Circle. I'm kind of tired of Santana and Ortiz being the tag team in Inner Circle and not being shined the way they should be shined.
See, that's what I was gonna say. I wanted them to win.
Yeah.
Or Jungle Boy to win because he was everybody was going crazy for him.
Yeah.
With that music, that was like one of the best choices ever.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a pretty decent match. It's just the outcome was just not what I wanted. And I think I heard that Jungle Boy got hurt, so that's kind of sucks.
Yeah, hopefully he is okay. I do not care about any of the promos with Sting and Darby Allin.
I thought, see, I knew he was going to bring that up. I was going to say, the funny part for me was that I thought that Taz and them was pretty good, and they did the right thing in calling out Sting on not being the man he used to be. So I thought that part where Taz and his group basically had their promo time.
Yeah.
But Sting himself was just like, nah, I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, next week we have Jory Janella versus Darby Allin for the TNT title.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, he finally defends it.
He finally showed. Where was Jory Janella? Was he in jail?
I guess. I don't know. I think this is the highlight of the show for me was Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker. Very solid match. Actually felt like a fight. Good chemistry. I'm looking forward to see more from them too.
Definitely.
Hangman Page, Matt Hardy versus KS Project. Honestly, dude, I skipped this match.
I thought it was pretty fun.
Yeah, I had no interest.
I'm a fan of Serpentico and Luther, so because they were on Dark sometimes. Yeah. So, but again, they are better served on Dark because the commentary does them better. Taz and Excalibur will call out the Lutherisms in the right way. Yeah. And when you get JR and Tony who don't know anything about them and they just say, "Oh, he's weird. Yeah. Oh, that's a weird one." That's like, shut up already. So I like the match, but the commentary for a lot of the show in general, I wasn't feeling the commentary.
The wedding of Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford. This is something else I skipped.
You should have watched it because it was good James Mitchell was good.
So I have no interest in this whatsoever.
I know.
I have no interest in Miro right now because it's just been flat to me. I tried watching it and it's just like.
I know, but James Mitchell was good. That's all I gotta say. Okay. The Senator Minister was the one officiating the wedding, and he was actually really funny. He was cleverly funny, and I appreciated that. Everything else was blah. I mean, I kind of like Orange Cassidy coming out of the cake because it was a giant present as like a red herring. Yeah. So but other than that, this could have done without this, right?
Lance Archer, Kingston. I think this match was pretty bad. Like their first match last week, I actually took a chance to watch it, and that was a lot better than this. This was bad.
I did not actually see this one this week.
That was a bad match, like because they did the whole they had the outside lumberjacks around the show.
The lumberjack. Okay, yeah, no, I didn't see this, and I didn't see the main event.
Yeah, And then the main event. This is what you expect from these matches. Just a lot of like close falls and all that shit. And that's pretty much what you get from these matches. I wish there was a bit more storyline told in this. It was just a straight out brawl and who could out move each other, and that's pretty much what this match was. The best thing about it was the ending with
Wait, who was it? Who was it?
What?
John
Moxley, Pac, and Ray Phoenix versus the Good Brothers and Kenny Omega.
Okay, gotcha.
A lot of close falls and all that shit. It kind of went to a point that again, I feel like AEW just has so many fucking tag matches that it gets me. By the time I see the second tag match, I do not want to see another tag match.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And it just makes me tired. Like I'm just like I don't care anymore. The best thing about it was the ending. We had a masked person come out and attack John Moxley, which was Kenta. He did the go to sleep, and he showed up as New Japan invades AEW.
That's pretty good. I did see the little promo they had offline.
Yeah.
He basically said, "Fuck you, Kenny."
Yeah.
Man, I think he's like, "I'm not your fucking friend."
Yeah.
It was actually pretty funny.
I'm here for Moxley.
Yeah, basically.
Yes, Adeo Tommy. Yeah, Adeo.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Now I just want to see if this means at some point we're gonna get Tama Tonga and his brother up in there, and Gallows and Anderson having a tag match against each other, because they be talking that smack back and forth.
Yeah,
I want that. That's what I want.
Hopefully, let's see where it goes, because they have New Beginnings coming up, and it's gonna be Moxley versus Kenta.
Okay, good.
So we might see some AEW action in that show.
Nice.
I'll give AEW a C.
I didn't see the entire show, so I can't really grade.
Yeah, so I'm giving a C because they had two big spots and the rest was like for like a special. They had a special, so no excuse.
Yeah, that's right.
NXT. We started off with Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez versus Casey Carrazzo and Kaden Carter. Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez win. It was a solid tag match. A little sloppy here and there, but it is what it is.
I just want to call out Cesaro jumping off that thing. I'm like, you still only 98 pounds soaking wet. You ain't even fall from that high. How two women couldn't hold you? I'm mad.
Yeah.
They should have both caught her and dumped her on her head or something. Like, I'm not really, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, I just feel like you got to slow down a little bit if you're botching like this. It's not cool.
But they're gone.
Yeah.
They've been eliminated.
Yeah, exactly. Austin Theory versus Leo Ruff. It was a solid match. I remember actually seeing this match in Evolve. It was like one of the main events in the first show I went to.
Okay, cool.
They fought for the Evolve title.
Good stuff.
Solid match. I like how doofy Austin Theory is, and Gargano's fucking great as the character he is.
I'm feeling Austin Theory's new intro.
Yeah.
I like how Johnny Gargano stands behind him and completely disappears.
Yeah.
Because he's a small man.
The Phantasma defeats Mentalik and Dorado. I kind of wanted the Lucha House Party to advance, but solid match.
Really wanted Lucha House Party to advance.
Me too.
I was so mad.
Me too. I was a little sad. I was like, damn, you fucking maskless assholes.
I know. It was a good match, but damn, I wanted them to win.
I did like the whole. No, this is later on in the show, so I'll talk about that later. Edge puts Finn Balor and Pete Dunne on notice, and he's looking for the NXT title. I like the promo. I like what they did. It's cool. Tony Storm defeats Jesse Karma by DQ. Also like this match as well.
And then she got jumped.
Yep. By Mercedes Martinez.
And then Io Shirai came in with them fancy pants on.
Damn right.
And flipping on people. I love it.
Good. Santo Escobar defeats Kurt Stallion, and we had a little Scarlett coming out.
This is my favorite match on the show. I really like the next match, I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
But this was my match of the night. This was my match of the week. Like I was telling you, Mark, Santos Escobar is a goddamn champion.
Yeah.
He just has that feel. You know what I mean?
And he's gonna fight Killian Cross.
I mean, listen, he shouldn't have said what he said.
Yeah, he did talk the shit.
If Scarlett comes after you and says something, you don't go, "Shut up, bitch," and just walk away with your head turned around like you didn't say it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Like, who said that?
Oh man, so he's going after Killian Cross, going after Santos Escobar.
Yep, you gonna get it.
Oh man, or maybe
and then he don't forget Edge has some words for Killian Cross too.
Yeah, that was
pretty cool. He's like, oh shit.
Edge is like has a list of people he just wants to work with. I think he has like a full list of guys that he wants to work with.
Do it.
Yeah. And then our main event was Tommaso Ciampa, Timothy Thatcher defeat Undisputed Era.
Great match.
Yeah, really good, really strong.
Nothing bad I could really say about the match. It's just like this was something different too, because we've seen Adam Cole and Ciampa. We've seen Ciampa and Roddy. We've seen Ciampa and his partner. So it just is something completely different. I like it.
Yeah. So they advanced to the Dusty Rhodes Classic. I'll give NXT a this week.
But how do you feel about that? About Ciampa and Thatcher?
They're mean.
Like, so now that the field has changed, who do you think? Who's your pick?
I think they're taking it.
Who weren't there? Who people are out? Lucha House Party is out. Undisputed Era is out. You know what I mean?
MSK or Thatcher and Ciampa.
Thatcher and Ciampa. I would like it for Legado del Fantasma to take it now. I'm just gonna say.
I wouldn't mind it. But I know for a fact that especially if Escobar is going to talk more shit, Killian Cross is going to put a stop to that.
Oh man, because you know why I say that though? Because I don't feel like they're gonna win the tag championships anytime soon.
Yeah.
And I think if they won this, that'd be a good thing for their stable as a whole. Like, hey, they got that.
Yeah.
You got that.
Yeah, I agree. It'll be interesting. We'll see. Coming weeks. We get to the semifinals next week.
Yes, sir.
Now SmackDown. I think SmackDown was the best show this week. I think overall it was just a hell of an entertaining show. This is one thing that I give SmackDown a lot of credit, as in being just a straight up entertaining show.
Yes, definitely.
Starts off with a strong ass promo by Roman Reigns, saying that Roman Edge disrespected him because he visited 2 shows before he even talked to him, and he took that really personally. I like how Roman is using the aggressiveness when he fucking starts yelling. He's like, "Oh shit, he gonna kill somebody."
Yeah, that's a daddy Roman. You come out, who broke that?
Yeah.
Broke that shit.
Yeah, I love that. I love what Roman's doing. Like I praise him every single week with this character, and I will praise him again because it's been some of my favorite things to look forward to in wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Like Roman Reigns right now is my favorite thing in wrestling. Like I will hands down say that his character has me tuning in every week just to see what the fuck he does.
Exactly. I was expecting him to like throw Paul under the bus because I thought that was gonna work in what happened at the pay-per-view. Like, Paul, you're gonna have to work overtime this week. You have to run and get me some damn coffee. Coffee? I can do that. No, you have to go to Cambodia and get this coffee. What?
Cambodia.
But
with the finest breast milk.
I'm just saying. It's like, Paul, I need that Cambodian breast milk. Where's it at? What?
We got Dominic Mysterio defeat King Corbin. Again, this match has happened for the last 4 weeks. I did not see it for the 4 weeks. I'm glad Dominic actually got a win.
Yeah, but you know the weakness of this is what I feel like when they're gonna do a series, you should say it's a best of 3 in the beginning. Don't say the best of 3 at the end of the series.
Yeah.
that seems lazy. And it's like, but this is kind of my problem with the rotation of some of the stuff going on, mostly on Raw and SmackDown, is that even though SmackDown is more entertaining, there's more people on the roster.
Yeah.
Why are we getting just these matches? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't a bad match to say. It's just that we've seen it way too much already.
Yeah. I would agree.
Cesaro defeats Daniel Bryan. You know, honestly, this match you had to watch live TV because you got a picture-in-picture for quite some time. So this match was great. I love Cesaro, Daniel Bryan. I could watch their matches all the damn time. You can make a best of 7 series right now, and I will watch every single one of them. Cesaro getting the push that he deserves. I know he just signed a new deal. And his job, honestly, his main job is to help make new stars, but I think they're going to start giving him some accolades to make those new stars as well. So, hopefully, because I know for a fact, once Cesaro's done, he's going to be working backstage. He's going to be working with the new people and all that shit, too.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Why not? You'd be lucky to have him backstage.
Mm-hmm. Bailey defeats Ruby Riott. Again, this match I wanted it to be a little longer. I wanted to be a little more story into it. Ruby takes the loss, but I thought they gave, for the time they had, I thought they did a good job.
When is Ruby gonna fight Billie Kay? Because she keeps getting in the way. They gotta beat her up.
Billie Kay is trying to
love her.
Yeah, go ahead.
I love her as she was trying to help, but damn it, she keeps messing things up. Either Liv or Ruby has to beat her up. Come on.
Well, Billie Kay was trying to give her resume to Bailey, so
Bailey ain't won it. Did you see what she did?
Yeah.
She did to her on the social media.
Yeah.
She was like, "Don't hurt it. Don't hurt my resume." It was great.
Take her resume.
I wish it was longer. You know what I mean? Because they can both really put on just a spotlight. If you're not gonna have the Riot Squad highlight Ruby, because she's a complete package, and it's a shame she doesn't get more shine.
Agree. Bianca Belair attempts to name her WrestleMania ends with Reginald coming in and Carmella and then Sasha Banks. I think that's going to be the match at WrestleMania. I don't think she has to make any further choice.
Well, yeah. I mean, again, either or opponent from either brand would be good, but this is the only one that seems to have any work put towards it, and the champ is the one that has the most steam behind it, because look what they're doing with Asuka.
Yeah.
And on Wednesday, their champ is heavily involved in another feud. So
2 people feud.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So it's just like this, not even just from I want to see this standpoint. It just makes the most damn sense anyway.
Yeah.
So can't wait.
One thing I will say, if they would actually put Bailey and Sasha back together, this could have been an easy way to bring in Rhea Ripley as a help for Bianca Belair.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could have, right when Bianca wins the title, Rhea Ripley destroys her.
Yeah, true that.
And then you could have a rivalry between Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair on SmackDown.
That's true. But she ain't even on the show.
Yet.
I mean, I hope she's on SmackDown.
Me too. I'm hoping to. Dolph Ziggler, Robert Roode defeat Otis and Chad Gable. Solid little match.
Mm-hmm.
The commentating was really funny.
That was actually a fun match. Like, that was the most fun match on the show.
But I'm gonna give credit. Dirty Dogs are actually dressing like a tag team. I'm all for it.
And they got new music, son.
Yeah. I didn't care for the music.
I mean, it was
just put Glorious as the main team.
Yeah, I mean, I just appreciate that they weren't just two guys with two different songs stitched together at the one. Okay, I come out first, and then you come out.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I do not like the Jericho MJF mashup.
You don't like it?
No,
I like it.
I don't like it.
I like it.
I like to remember when Rude and Gable was tagging in. They just came out to Glorious because they both was dressing the robes and all that shit.
Yeah, but I didn't like that tag team because I felt there was a waste of Gable.
Yeah, but they got a tag title out of it.
You're right.
It is what it is. Anyway, Big E defeats Apollo Crews and Sami Zayn. I think it was probably one of my favorite matches this week. I think they all three have great chemistry, and Big E is just a fucking baby face that WWE needs right now. And big ending too. Big E Langston.
And salute him.
You salute when you say his name. Big E Langston wins. He gets the big ending on Apollo Crews.
Nice. I did not see this match. I will definitely check it out because I'm a Big E Langston fan anyway.
I'm a fan of all three. I like Apollo Crews. I love Sami Zayn. I love this character Sami Zayn has as well. So I think Sami Zayn. I think Sami Zayn's gonna wiggle his way to a WWE Championship.
I wouldn't mind it. I mean, it's long overdue. Yeah. Honestly. Listen. There was a period where him and Kevin Owens were going back and forth, and I felt like, if they were champion and challenger going back and forth, I would not be mad. You know what I mean?
No, 100%. But also, to Sammy's credit, like, honestly, the title that he always wanted to win was the IC title. So that was the title that it was his dream title to win.
But he's had it more than once, though. He had it before they changed it.
2. No, he never won one before that.
I thought he had it when they changed it.
It was his first title when he took it from Strowman.
Really?
That was his first title in the main roster.
Really? I thought he had it on Raw or something before everything changed around.
He never got a title. He never won a belt. The only belt he won before that was NXT.
Ah, damn. All right.
Every time Kevin Owens and him fought, they fought for no title.
Damn, that makes it even weirder. Holy crap.
They beat the shit out of each other. They had some amazing matches, but they didn't fight for a title.
The power of those two.
He had a U.S. title defense when he fought Cena, and that's when he hurt his arm.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And we end SmackDown with Edge coming out to Roman Reigns, them having their promo, and Kevin Owens come out, Stone Cold Stunner, and then leaves.
He's indestructible. Can we just call him Wolverine at this point?
Yes. I'm all fine with Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns continuing.
I'm just fine with it because they're both good.
100%.
It's one thing when you do something and it's kind of it's like the opposite of Drew and Randy.
Yeah.
It got stale. It just did.
Yeah, it's more like Kevin Owens is like, yeah, we're not done yet. No, but it's like, you think we're done. I'm not gonna just ignore you. I'm gonna fucking hit you again.
See, this is the thing why I think it makes more sense for Edge to go after Finn Balor.
Yeah.
Is I feel, especially all the little, if you want to take it there, I feel like they were planting seeds. Edge coming in and talking to all three champs is one thing.
Yeah.
Edge talking to certain side people like Killian Cross, I think was another thing. I think he's gonna fight Finn, win the belt, and the challenge is gonna be Cross. And I feel like KO is gonna fight Roman, and I feel like that might be when he finally loses.
Yeah.
And I feel like, or I'm just saying, I would like it if Sheamus beat Drew. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't mind it. I will take it.
Sheamus is my boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sheamus and Cesaro are like two of the guys that and we've seen them there for so long, busting their ass, and actually get better over time.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, when you gonna give him the strap?
Yeah, at least Sheamus had a world title. At least Cesaro needs one.
No, I know, but even he has an infamous world title because he had it like when he first got there.
No, he had a few times.
No, I'm just saying, like, he has an infamous world title though. Yeah. One of them was that one when he got it mad quick. I'm just like, but I would like to see seasoned, old, grizzled veteran kind of beat up Sheamus.
Yeah,
who's in better shape than he's ever been.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not a bad look for your champion for Raw. You know what I'm saying? Him and Keith Lee going back and forth. Why not?
Yeah. So yeah, that's our weekend wrestling. Solid matches, solid shows. I didn't get to watch 205, so I'm not sure what happened on there. So I'll probably have more of an update next week because it's only a half-hour show anyway. I have read that they may be rebranding 205 and it's going to be NXT's like our show. That's going to be a separate show.
All right, that's not bad.
So I think it's going to get rebranded off of 205, so it's not just cruiserweights.
Yeah, I mean, it already isn't. They had women on it.
Yeah. Well, they're not doing there's no more Dusty matches on there, so.
No, I'm just saying. As of this point, they've already had a women's match on the show.
Women and Clean Dane there.
So there you go.
So yeah, he passes the mark of 250 pounds, 220 pounds. That's like on his leg.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, so this is the segment we did give you the podcast we listened to. There's quite a few of them that were really good this week. There's some that I'm still trying to catch up with. Major Wrestling Figure Podcast because they gave me a full week of shit to listen to. So I'm still catching up. The FWF, shout outs to that. Ended amazing. The last two shows were fucking hilarious. I was laughing my ass off. And this dude literally fucking burned Paul Bear on this fucking house.
Yes, sir. He's on fire.
Yeah, he's a fucking nut. You have Edge on After the Bell. It was a really good conversation. I actually liked this conversation even before that with Vic Joseph and Corey Graves. Who else? Busted Up Radio had some good stuff. New Day podcast was hilarious.
Yes. You're right. I forgot that they have a podcast version. I keep thinking of looking for the radio show.
Yeah, Busted. Just go, let's put Busted open and it'll give you like the segments and stuff. I'm trying to find the other one that I was listening to. I listened to Chris Van Vliet. Who else I listened to? The New Day podcast. That shit was hilarious. So.
It was a very good. Listen, if you don't listen to the New Days podcast, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You need to learn the saga of Biggie Langston.
Biggie Langston and the stadium construction. That's what it's good.
He said, we built that. Yeah. I'm like, when he explained with his tax dollars, I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
He killed him this week. He killed Xavier. Xavier was laughing so hard. He broke 100%. Them and talk about taking Kofi off the pedestal.
Yeah.
After his stories about peeing on the toilet. Oh Lord, that's great.
It was hilarious. It was good. I always recommend listen to them. Listen to the Major Wrestling Podcast. They have a network now that has all their podcasts. It has a podcast like every day of the week. They have the Gamer Rate. Not Gamer. That's our podcast. The Game Marks Podcast. How about that? Do I have to sue these motherfuckers?
You gonna get on there.
They have the Game Marks podcast, which is pretty much a wrestling video game podcast by Creative Pro Wrestling guys. Off the Hop Rope is another one. True Long Island Stories with Zack Ryder. He's gonna go with Matt Cardona. He's gonna go through all the true Long Island stories and recap everything and all like that. Extreme Conversations with Brian Myers, which I think is gonna be a monthly cast. It's not gonna be like a weekly cast. But he's gonna have like several interviews with each for ECW people, mostly Francine because that's who he's in love with. He had people like I think it was on one of the live shows. He was telling people to tag Francine and tell her to manage me. So he's been wanting Francine to manage him. And then you have the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, which is still going to be every Friday. FWF is coming back, but Myers is not going to be part of it.
Okay.
Yeah, he like it's too much shit for him. He was like, I'm out this year. So they're gonna have someone else do it. We'll see who does it. But always shout out to them. They always have great content, and I'm still trying to catch up to everything.
All right. That's cool.
Chris Van Vliet, I haven't really listened to his because he hasn't really had wrestlers on. He had a UFC fighter and shit. I had no interest in that. No offense, but I didn't. Oral Sessions, she had a Royal Rumble recap, which was actually really good.
That's cool.
Because she was watching it, and she was actually very...
Oh, I know one thing she did that's new. She kicked off the long form of the videos. So that first one was the first one of those longer ones that are going to be on her YouTube if you're going to watch it. If you would like to watch them as well.
Okay, cool.
So that's cool.
And then she's backstage. That was actually pretty cool too to see backstage back on Saturday.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah. So yay, wrestling stuff. That's about it, I guess.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is the Wrestling Babble podcast. Please follow Wrestling Inc. on Spotify. That's one of our main sources. You get every single one of our podcasts. I guess better I swear. The Game of Rage podcast, the Morphing Cast, Shell Shock, and the Not a Trekkie podcast, and plus all the other classic Wrestling Babble podcasts. Follow me on social media on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, SoundCloud, Twitch TV, and YouTube, all marked with the mic. Follow our Facebook pages, the Wrestling Inc. and Wrestling Babble pages, and follow Wrestling Inc.
Make sure you follow us anywhere and everywhere. Wrestling Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. That is YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, and we got a WordPress.
Yep.
Do it.
Yep. And always remember, follow the Jinkies.
I heard he wasn't supposed to have sandwiches anymore,
so now he's getting put in the Hell in a Cell with the Undertaker.
Why? Because he ate one? He ate
the long sandwich.
Teddy Long. He went and he reached into Teddy Long's fridge and took his sandwich and was like, "I got bad news for you, player."
Exactly what happened. So now he has to go one-on-one with the Undertaker.
Oh damn!
That's what you get for trying to steal people's sandwiches, Jinkies.
And the Undertaker don't want to fight nobody, so he's gonna whoop his ass.
Yeah, Good luck, Jinkies. Peace out. Game for the hip. Peace out. Later.
That's dirty, man.
Jinkies is a dirty man. He's dirty.
He's the dirtiest player.